What's going on, guys? It's your boy Sleazy here, and I was doom scrolling Twitter. Just doom scrolling Twitter, looking for things that I could talk about in entertainment, and started seeing Oscar tweets, and I was like, oh, when is that? That should be awful funny to watch how bad it is after it's, put out on Twitter and everywhere else. Oh, it already happened. I'm so glad I missed it. And it's like, who actually cares about the Oscars? So I got curious and I started looking. I was like, who actually cares about the Oscars? And apparently it's the normal suspects, Polygon and no one else, which they're estimating between 16 and 18 million people, which, yeah, that's pretty much nobody. Like, nobody cares about the Oscars. You even had John Cena and a naked and a dog show up. And I'm pretty sure the 18 million is only because people wanted to see a dog. No one wants to see... Nobody wants to see Chicom Cena. Nobody. Even though he followed everybody on Twitter, which was weird. But no, the biggest moments from 2024 Oscar. John Cena pretending to be naked. I think that dude has a humiliation fetish. I really do. Like, from the cross-dressing to like running around, like pretending to be naked and embarrassed. Like, leave it in the comments section. I'm curious. It sounds like he has a humiliation fetish. I mean, prove me wrong. But this is it. The dog. The dog was the best part of the Oscars. I mean, that's not wrong. Jimmy Kimmel did his normal bullshit propaganda speeches. A guy dressed in a dress. Diabetes waiting to happen. Okay, that's not actually that bad. The boy and the heron wins. Hayao Miyazaki stays home, as he should. Why show up to this absolute degenerate... I don't even want to call it a show. Degenerate propaganda piece. This one I actually saw was kind of cool. Cord Jefferson calls out risk-averse studios taking risk on $200 million movies. This is a very poorly worded thing, but the paragraph on this makes a lot more sense. Cord Jefferson accepted the award for Best Adapted Screenplay for his work on American Fiction. In his speech, Jefferson took a moment to call out how Hollywood studios to take more chances on original films like American Fiction. I understand this is a risk-averse industry. That's not true at all. But instead of making $200 million movies, try making $20 million movies. The next Scorsese is out there, and the next Nolan is out there. They just want a shot. I mean, I completely agree with the sentiment behind that very specific statement. Quit wasting money. You're not making any money because you're pushing all this woke nonsense. And what's it got you? Billions of dollars in losses. Meanwhile, Sound of Freedom comes out and makes hundreds of millions of dollars with some of the lowest budget out there. Like, bruh, there's not much more else I can say. It's absolute morons would rather push diversity and spend $300 million doing it than put out a $20 million film that's good. Because I get what he's saying, but Madam Web was made extremely cheap, and it was god awful. God fucking awful. But I would rather watch The Sound of Freedom again than ever have to watch Madam Web ever again. Billie Eilish, don't give a shit. John Cena naked. Again. Who wants to see Chicom Cena? But of course, it's back to politics. The Zone of Interest director Jonathan Glazer calls attention to the ongoing Israeli-Palestine conflict. Look, my thoughts are pretty clear on this one. I don't give a shit. Personally. Me personally. I hope Israel wipes it off the face of the map. But I don't think my American tax dollars should go for it. Whatsoever. Not a single fucking dime. Now, if the American government wants to sell them the weapons, that's completely different. They can pay for it. Sure, whatever. You want to buy it, you got the money, done. Done deal. Don't care. I'm sure I pissed off like 80% of the audience both ways on that one. Robert Downey Jr. wins Best Supporting Actor. He's such a good actor. But he's such a weirdo. But yeah, dog definitely took the Oscars, and that's probably why it only got 18 million views at best. It's for the dog. We're gonna be completely honest about that. But guys, I want to hear your opinion on this. Is there anything in the Oscars you gave a shit about? I mean, other than Doggo being good boy. But while you're there, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share this one out. And until the next one, guys, be easy like sleazy.